island nation of Fiji is situated in the shimmering South Pacific between Hawaii and Australia. 2/3 of Fiji's 330 islands are uninhabited, making it one of the most unspoiled places on the planet. Fiji's jagged reefs and warrior culture kept European explorers and traders at bay for centuries. The result is a society that's preserved its communal traditions and deep connections to the land and sea. Today, Fiji is one of the friendliest places on earth. The Fijian greeting Bula means life and good health. You'll hear it within minutes of arriving, and before long, you'll be calling it out with equal gusto. The main island is Viti Levu. This is home to 85% of Fiji's population, which consists mostly of Melanesian and Indian peoples. A 2.5-hour drive from Nadi International Airport is Fiji's capital, Suva. Wander the streets filled with colonial architecture, browse the markets, or simply hang out with locals by the sleepy harbour. From Suva, head west along the fabulous Coral Coast. This 50-mile stretch of beaches and bays is fringed by a coral reef that literally touches the shoreline. No need for dive boats here. Just pull on a face mask, step from your resort into the water, and discover why Fiji is known as one of the world's great snorkeling and diving destinations. Fiji's main island offers plenty of inland adventures too. Take in the scents of the Fiji Spice Gardens, zip line through the forest canopy, or climb aboard a four-wheel drive for a Highlands adventure tour. A trip into Fiji's rugged interior provides a great window into the lives of the Fijian people, who open their classrooms, homes, and hearts to visitors. When you're ready to explore Fiji's smaller islands, head to Denarau, just a 15-minute drive from Nadi Airport. Denarau's marina is the gateway to two of Fiji's most popular getaways, the Mamanuca and Yasawa island groups. Getting to the islands is easy, but requires just a little forward planning to ensure you make your transfers. The only hard part is deciding which islands to visit. In Fiji, they have a saying, each bay its own wind, and this is certainly true of its islands. While some islands cater to all tastes, others are tailored to specific types of travelers. Situated in the Mamanuca Marine Park is tiny Beachcomber Island, known as the Party Island. Also in the Mamanucas, float away into a world of total relaxation at Malolo Island's Liku Liku Resort. For those traveling without children, Liku Liku offers a range of sanctuaries perfect for connecting with that someone special. Nearby, Castaway Island is the perfect place to spend quality time with family and to watch your children rediscover the natural world. Just to the north of the Mamanucas lay the Yasawa Group, a chain of 20 island jewels. The twice-daily catamarans from Denarau take between 3 to 4 hours to reach the Yasawas, but the journey from island to island is half the fun. Life here is about as unhurried as it gets. Wander the paths and hilly trails between villages. Glide with gentle giants. Explore beaches where the only footprints will be your own. There are also plenty of short adventures available from Port Denarau. Cruise out to tiny Tivua to sample the best of island life in just one day. Or hoist sail aboard a coral cat and explore the pristine marine environment of the West Coast and beyond. Fiji is a paradise for fishermen too. Join a charter and you'll soon be reeling in delicious reef fish for dinner. Fijians love music. Everywhere you go, you'll hear the heartfelt sound of singing and guitar. But if there's one thing Fijians adore more than music, it's children and family. And it's that sense of family and belonging that will soon be extended to you. Bula, welcome to Fiji. Welcome to life.
Fiji's diving is surprising. Reefs of great contrast and diversity. Soft, coral-laden pinnacles, shallow, hard coral gardens, current-swept channels, and pelagic-rich drop-offs. Strong ocean currents through barrier reefs lead to calm and protected coral lagoons. Fiji's diving is equally diverse and dynamic. Here, you can swim the whole gamut of underwater experiences and still never see it all. If variety is the spice of life, then Fiji is diving's red-hot chili pepper. Soft corals are only symbolic of Fiji's complete story. The soft corals' vibrant colors and giant size, the massive clouds of fish and clusters of invertebrates that live among their branches, the dramatic changes they undergo in their daily dance to the rhythm of tides and currents, and the many types of underwater environments in which they thrive. Fiji's remarkable soft corals embody all the elements that make Fiji's reefs so exceptional. Drama and diversity, brilliant lavish panoramas, deep water rich with food and shelter for the mysterious and rare. Fiji's marine realm is as splendid and unpredictable as nature can be. But to dive Fiji is to indulge in much more than the planet's prettiest soft coral and reef fish scenery. The nation's 300-plus islands and atolls are entwined in a complex system of barrier reefs so vast that an entire lifetime would not be enough to see them all. With about 1,000 species of fish, several hundred types of corals and sponges, an infinite array of crustaceans, mollusks, anemones, worms, and other invertebrates, plus new animals still being discovered by divers and described by scientists, the shallow coral garden and deep sloping shelf can reveal something different on every single dive. From busy cleaneras working feverishly, camouflaged ambush predators lying in wait, or banded sea snakes swimming without fear. But look away from the reef into the endless blue to encounter creatures of such size, grace, and power as to take your breath away. Divers in Fiji commonly meet gray reef sharks and silvertips patrolling walls and congregating in reef passages. Hammerhead sharks cruise near seamounts and pinnacles. Schooling during the day, hammerheads become solitary hunters at night. Elusive bull sharks stealthily patrol deep channels. White tips, tawny nurse, and leopard sharks are often found sleeping on sand or in caves. Using their electroreceptors, lemon sharks scan the seabed looking for a meal. Black tips scurry curiously along lagoon shores, and even giant whale sharks are sometimes sighted feeding on the plankton and spawn from the coral reef. Morays nestle in reef caverns, almost posing patiently for diligent divers. Cleaning stations are great spots for observing animal behavior, or stopping by for some dental hygiene and a manicure. Humpback whales migrate here from Antarctica to mate and give birth. Fijians have been protecting their reefs for centuries by declaring some of their fishing grounds tambu or no-take zones. Manta rays hover over reef-top cleaning stations or somersault and currents to feed. Nutrient-rich upswellings sustain resident populations. Barracuda swirl into sunbeams, and trevallies school tightly to guard against predators. Tangs and butterfly fish swarm at the mouths of channels where tuna squadrons compete with giant grouper as chief sentinels. Octopus use numerous defense strategies against predators. Color and texture change for camouflage, and the explosion of ink. Turtles protected in Fiji nest upon sand cays and graze on reef plants, allowing for close encounters with divers. Everything has its place, and Fiji underwater is a place that has some of everything.
Everybody knows that love travels in sight. I wanna pull you closer, whisper in your ear. Waves come crashing in and change the atmosphere. Silk on my skin, sun at its peak. Open up my eyes, all I see is magnifique. I wanna pull you closer, whisper in your ear, whisper in your ear. Why don't you come with me? Taste this life of luxury. I wanna give you all of me. Give in to my reverie. Why don't you come with me? Taste this life of luxury. I wanna give you all of me, oh yeah. Give in to my reverie. Scent on your lips, sun-kissed eclipse. All the time we missed is now at my fingertips. I love the way you're feeling me, nothing can compare. Paris, London, NYC, call me and I'm there. Why don't you come with me? Taste this life of luxury. I wanna give you all of me. Give in to my reverie. Why don't you come with me? Taste this life of luxury. I wanna give you all of me, oh yeah. Give in to my reverie. Scent on your lips, sun-kissed eclipse. All the time we missed is now at my fingertips. I love the way you're feeling me, nothing can compare. Paris, London, NYC, call me and I'm there. Why don't you come with me? Taste this life of luxury. I wanna give you all of me. Give in to my reverie. 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 Why don't you come with me? Taste this life of luxury. Why don't you come with me? Taste this life of luxury. I wanna give you all of me. Give in to my reverie. Why don't you come with me? Taste this life of luxury. I wanna give you all of me, oh yeah. Give in to my reverie.
Located in the heart of one of the most beautiful cruising regions in the world, Fiji's 333 idyllic islands embody the magic of the South Seas. As a major yachting hub in the South Pacific, Fiji has many world-class port and marina facilities, diverse cruising regions, and entertainment for owners and crew who visit these islands under the Blue Lane Initiative. With a mild tropical climate, abundant sea life, and crystal clear tropical waters, combined with a diversity of experiences, modern facilities, and friendly locals known for their humor and hospitality, it is easy to see why Fiji is such a popular sailing destination. You could happily spend months exploring, swimming, and diving off Fiji's 333 islands and 1.29 million square kilometers of pristine ocean and still have lots more to discover. Fiji's special charm is its incredible diversity. Whether you choose to bask in the small towns and cities, or seek blissful isolation anchored off one of the many far-flung islands. The larger islands are where you can explore Fiji's national parks, which brim with hiking trails, timeless rainforests, and countless boulder-strewn rivers and waterfalls. But the smaller islands are just as tempting, with many secluded bays and remote reefs to play castaway on. Underwater, fish-filled lagoons and pristine reefs beckon divers to explore their nooks and swim through the carpet of colorful corals that has earned Fiji's position as the soft coral capital of the world. Topside, warm tropical waters entice you to play on Fiji's world-class surf breaks, chase massive game fish across the lagoon, or ride the trade winds on a kiteboard. Powdery beaches and picture-perfect islands have their charms, but Fiji's true treasures are its people, who have been called the happiest on earth. Fiji's diversity of cultures include indigenous Fijian, Indian, part European, Chinese, and Pacific Island, influencing everything from traditions to religion and food. Fiji really is a cruiser's dream destination with a delightful diversity that will keep you exploring. So why not drop anchor and stay a while in the land where happiness finds you?
Yes, I do. Something about the boy I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I love you. Yes, I do. Something about the boy I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Cool. I think the boat's cool. How we can go in such shallow water. Such a different part of the island that I haven't really seen much of. Yeah, it's super cool. A lot of history here too.
It's been incredible to be able to come to a place and not just come and surf the waves, but to come and get to meet actually what and who Fiji is. The traditions that they carry, the kava ceremony, no matter how many years go by, they still practice it. It's so beautiful here, and to even see that they grow their own food and we got to eat it and share a meal and some kava. Might roll down the hill on my way back to the boat. It's great. Really special.
Okay.
The Mamanuthas and the Osawa Islands of Western Fiji are famous for their white sandy beaches, palm tree-lined shores, crystal clear waters, and sunny blue skies. Resorts here offer guests a tropical getaway while working to minimize effects on the environment. Full-time biologists at resorts share their knowledge and help keep resorts eco-friendly.
Yes, I love the manta rays. The manta rays come between April and October, and when they come, it's the most amazing thing. So that's one of the main reasons why people do come to this area. So it is very important for us to keep this population healthy and protected. If the manta rays were to leave this area, then the locals in this area would be missing out on a huge economic benefit.
A couple of examples of our programs and projects are the work that we do with setting up marine protected areas. And going hand in hand with that is our giant clam nursery area, where we're actually trying to grow up and reintroduce endangered species of clams. These clams are important not only to tourism, it gets people excited to be able to go out and snorkel with them, but they're also marine filters, natural filters, and essential for improving water quality.
Getting out in the water and helping out with the clam cleaning was something I never thought I could do when I came here. Finding out that there was a marine biologist team on the island got me really excited, and I really felt like I was giving something back to the island as well as being here and enjoying myself.
In the Mamanutha Islands of Fiji, resorts work with the Mamanutha Environmental Society, a not-for-profit organization, on programs that enhance the environment and that allow guests to get involved.
Planting coral is important, especially for those who are living in the island, because coral reef is the base of the life out there in the sea. They are not only homes to the fishes, but they also provide good natural services to those who are living along the coast.
The iguanas that we have on Malolo are mostly found on the drier side of the Fiji group, the rain-shadow regions. We have at the moment roughly between 30 to 60 pairs, so that is very little for a big island. And that is also we're trying to restore and trying to bring back the population. That is why we have the whole idea of the captive breeding program.
The Mamanutha Environment Society works together with Mana Island Resort, establishing a rehabilitation pond in which they take in injured and weak turtles. We do weekly monitoring. When they are fit to go to the wild, then we have a turtle release. The project mission is to revive the remaining turtle population that we have in the region, so that our future generation can also experience and come across these wonderful creatures.
At eco-friendly resorts in Fiji, guests can help make a difference by taking part in conservation programs that help leave the environment in better condition than when they arrived. Protecting the environment is good business, and it turns out it's full of adventure and fun.
For us, luxury isn't a matter of routine. Luxury means creating a unique experience for every one of our guests. As your concierge, I invite you to see Fiji the Intercontinental Way. Beyond the ordinary. Beyond the menu. Beyond guidebooks. Beyond the beaten track. Beyond your expectations. Discover unspoilt natural beauty. Discover pristine white sand and azure waters. Discover a hidden paradise. Discover a warm and rich cultural history. I am your concierge, and I invite you to live the intercontinental life.
This type of cooking they did in the past because the reason why our ancestors, our grandparents, they can leave the food can be last for a couple of days. That's why we do this type of cooking. It's called the lobo. They will open the leaves from the giant taro leaves, we call that via. So after the leaves, the food will be there. So they'll slowly pick up the food from the lobo, which is cooked.
It's hot. See how they do it, see? Ready for dinner tonight?
Might have overdone it.
It's so good, it's hard not to try everything.
Today we are going on a boat up the river and we're going to visit a little village and then we're going to go back down in some tubes and yeah, I'm excited. It's so beautiful here. So nice.
The boat ride was so beautiful. It was so peaceful and so lush, and the fact that there was just waterfalls randomly as we were coming up and really sweet little village people and kids playing that we got to wave to. Macy doesn't want to go down by herself. We're about to hit this big drop off. Your tubes are injured.
Oh my god, they're going down it.
Of all my adventures in the world, Fiji is my favorite destination on the planet. Fijians are the nicest people I have met in one of the best places in the world. Scuba diving in Fiji is world-renowned, with dazzling and colorful coral reefs, walls covered with beautiful soft corals, multitudes of coral tropical fish, and some of the best shark dives. The south coast of Vanuatu Island, near the town of Savu, is known for its white sandy beaches, palm tree-lined shores, clear tropical water, and its sustainable industries and tourism. While in Savu, I love to visit Nukumbalavu village to enjoy Fijian family-based culture of living in the village, sharing kava ceremonies, traditional dance, their love of children, and to buy their arts and crafts. Resorts in Fiji incorporate green systems like local farming and wastewater treatment ponds that filter water to minimize their effects on the environment. Resorts also have full-time biologists that share their knowledge and help keep resorts eco-friendly.
Yesterday we went to plant mangroves and the kids, they just loved it. They thought it was fun. It is important to plant mangroves on an island. Why? Because the islands, they are normally lowland and mangroves are basically important to prevent soil erosion.
The nature walks is all about getting these people involved in nature, see what's out there. And the whole idea is that we hope that they will be able to extract lessons from both culture and nature and use that to explore alternative sustainable future.
Industries in Fiji have learned that a clean economy benefits everyone.
In terms of environmental benefits for pearl farming, anytime you have an industry that relies on a clean and pristine environment, you actually create more awareness amongst the people, and their livelihoods are dependent on an environment. You couldn't ask for anything better, because these people who work on our farms, who get the benefits, they become our stewards of the sea. They become our #1 advocates in protecting this marine environment. Sharing our role in terms of ecotourism with guests and people who visit Savu is part and parcel about how important pearls can be and how important it is that we preserve this environment. That's what pearls represent, blue economy.
Sustainable tourism in Fiji means that Fijians, resorts, and industries have learned how to protect their environment so that guests will continue to visit their beautiful islands to enjoy all of the gifts that healthy, natural places provide.
It's impossible to sum up how Fiji makes you feel. But one word comes close.
There are unique places in this world still. White beaches with contrasting blue water. The Lau Group's a beautiful place.
This is my homeland. This is where I grew up. Tiny piece of island like this, I can say it's heaven on earth. We have to protect this.
Now the sea is right here. Sometimes when waves come, it's come right up here, right up here. Before, it used to be just down there.
While Lau has got some very special places, there are also some highly threatened reefs. The cost of no action is quite high.
Lau is heavily been harvested. The reef systems have been overpressured.
There's not a lot of scientific attention to these islands because of the fact that maybe they're too far, it's too expensive. So we decided to do a marine assessment. This is 6 new species over a period of 10 days. And I think that in itself tells there is a lot more out there that still needs to be discovered, and they need protection.
I'm here on the first trip. The top scientists around the world, they're collecting data, and that data will go back to the community. This is something unique.
Making that decision to protect it, that's a very good step in the right direction because you're already thinking ahead.
The Lau seascapes come into reality through Conservation International.
We believe very strongly that it should be a bottom-up approach, a bottom-up approach so that the chiefs agree first. If the people don't support it, whatever policies of government there may be, it will not be effectively implemented on the ground.
The Lau seascape is testament of the kind of partnership that we need in order for us to effectively manage our resources.
Time is now. Stand up and do the same thing that we've done here on the Lau seascape. Don't waiting for tomorrow. Today, it's your day to do something better and good back to the people. Not only for your country, but to the whole world.
It's funny, the whole world is searching for happiness. Here it finds you.
world should be. The light for the world to see. Forever you will always be our destiny, our homeland. The way the world should be. The light for the world to see. Forever you will always be our destiny, our homeland and our Fiji. Our homeland and our Fiji.
Hola, hello world. We look forward to welcoming you to Fiji in 2018. See you next year. Bula!